Come to Remora TC to trade like a shark and not get eaten by one. Let's school together to protect and grow our money. Welcome back to my channel. It's been a week since my last video. Today is Wednesday, June 24th, and the market just closed. So let's take a look at the tickers and how all of my predictions went over the last week. Just like we did last week, let's start off with the long trades. So the first one here is Whirlpool. And for those who are just coming to this channel for the first time, I don't choose trades based on whether I like a stock or whether I like a ticker or if there's a lot of news about a stock. I look for trades based on the setup, based on momentum and on price movement and on historical data based on price points. I've done the analysis for Whirlpool for a while now, and you can go back to my prior videos to get a feel for the overall history. What I want to focus on right now is last week's prediction. When I did the video last week, it was on Wednesday, which is this candle here. So let's see, it's this red candle here. So at the close of this red candle, okay, which is about 38.46, and I talked about how, based on momentum, that my overall prediction is to the upside, with the first target being this purple trend line here, okay? What has since happened since last Wednesday, as you can see, Thursday, Friday, Monday, Tuesday, is price action moving downward. It's very obvious, you can see that. But what I want to highlight down here is the momentum remains to the upside. Okay, and I'll even zoom in here. So if you zoom in here, you can see that this low point here, let's see here, like right here, this low here coincides with this pointy spot here, okay, right there. And the low from yesterday here is this one down here. So two spots here, one here, one here. And what we can also see is that it is, here, let me just zoom out to show you more clearly, even closer. Let's zoom in like this. You can see that this low here is at 30.8, whereas this one is at 30.86, okay? What that means is it's still diverging. So this is upward momentum, okay, compared with the price action going down. Now, coincidentally, it actually continues this long one here. So I will go like this, okay? So this is how I'd rather depict it for us. So all of this coiled up momentum change will get realized. I am in this trade long. In fact, I bought in up here. So I'm underwater a little bit, but I'm not changing my trade. I'm not getting out or anything. I'm just going to ride it out because the momentum is changing. It's a fact. And the price action will come up. Okay, so that's Whirlpool. Next up is Nike. A week ago, let's look at the last week, which is Wednesday. Okay, Wednesday is this candle here, right here, 17 June. And you can see since 17 June, price is going down, but it's the same thing as Whirlpool. The momentum remains to the upside, okay? So I did highlight for everybody. I put this whale here to say it's accumulation, right? The whales are coming back in to buy it. So yeah, no change. I'm in this one long as well, full disclosure. And the first target is the gap fill up here. So from where we are right now, down here, it's about a 24% move. I wouldn't take the trade if I were you down here. I'd wait until price comes up above this red line where I depicted here in green, this zone of support. Take the trade from there. It's a better trade from a risk-reward standpoint. But it is an upward move for Nike. My wife is giving me commentary about the World Cup match right now. Canada's playing Switzerland. So we'll see how that goes. I could talk about the World Cup, but not for these videos. So let's look at Northrop here. The price action for Northrop, okay, is to the downside, even though, let's say, where's Wednesday last week? Wednesday is this, okay, Wednesday is this green candle, this small green candle right here. I put out the video saying, I think what will happen is price will come down, hit the bottom part of the gap fill, and then proceed upward. What we can see though is that price did come down immediately on the Thursday last week, the day after I posted my video. So it did come down and touch the gap fill right away, which is what I expected. What I didn't expect was a continuation beneath it here. But even though prices moved downward like that, I still feel the momentum. If you look at the RSI here, the momentum still is to the upside, even though price action is to the downside, okay? And with that, it's just it takes a little bit of a cycle. The cycle won't be very long, that there's more accumulation coming. I'll just put this guy here, oops, I clone him. And then, yeah, there's just more buying that's coming in. You just can't see it except in the RSI. Okay, the price hasn't shown it yet. People are buying it for really cheap, which is good for those who can get in. Ultimately, the direction is unchanged for me. It is upward. Okay, so this is no longer in play. I'll get this guy out, and I'll just kind of go like this. If you can buy it off this green support at around 518, that would be a nice entry. But just wait. I would wait a little bit. Price will come back up. All right. On to the other trades, which are playing out as I informed folks. I talked about the momentum change to the downside, which is bearish. I talked about how they'll bait everybody to buy into the narrative. And I put the shark here to inform everyone that they are indeed selling, okay, based on this RSI change. And then on Wednesday last week, let's see, Wednesday is here on this candle. I said, looks like a double top. Okay, so I circled it, made a double top, and I informed everybody price is going to go down, and indeed it's going. Okay, it'll just take some time to get down through this gap fill at around 600, and then down to support down here, 585 or whatever, wherever it hits. Okay, but if you're in triple Qs long, technology long, take your profits now. Don't let them take it from you. From where we are up here down to here, it's about, all right, 20% move, 15, 20%, depending on how you plot it. Okay, so that's that. Let's go over to Microsoft. Yeah, it's just behaving as expected. Now, what I drew before was, I drew this purple trend line here, the flag, and then informed everybody that the shark is selling, okay? And I said, wherever it breaks with some conviction, then the flag will continue from there, okay? The purple. Well, we can see that the purple is over here now. Okay, so the price broke right here. So I moved the purple line over there to show the predicted final resting spot for this wave. I did talk about on Wednesday last week, my prediction is to the downside, and indeed it's moving that way. Okay, so Wednesday last week was, let's see, Wednesday is here, okay? With the price coming back up, hitting the trend line resistance there, then it's just a continuation of selling. So really, no change in the momentum. It's a sell signal up here, and price is just going to continue to go down. It'll wave its way down. Okay. All right, I'll just draw it like that for now, because really there's some support here. So maybe the first move is up to here. Okay. So let price come down. And then let's go over to GDX. This is the gold miners ETF. People often say, hey, let's rotate out of tech, rotate out of high flying stocks and go into some safe havens. Well, I've been talking about the sell for a while. The double top here, I put the shark here, informing everybody. Bearish indication, price movement downward. I mean, it's just playing out, okay? Watch my videos. So here we are. Last Wednesday, I put out the video at the end of this candle here, Wednesday, which is price right here. I highlighted and emphasized overhead resistance here, and maybe there was a small chance they might push it up to this gap fill up here as resistance as well, hence I put the red. But you can see that selling just continued, okay? So here we are. Gap fill here, filled this gap, then it's filled this gap again. It's come through it again. Is there a change in momentum? No, there isn't. So there may be price action that will push it up and down, but ultimately it will continue down to wherever this trend line hits. Okay, so down here. So no change in my tune for GDX. Over to Bitcoin. I really liked analyzing this one because I've talked about it for so long. All right, so back in November, I predicted 58. Okay, and it got down from the November. Let's see, November I talked about 58, which was November's over here. Yeah, around here I talked about price coming down to 58. It came all the way down to here, which is the low of 60.1, 60,100, okay, which didn't get there. So I said, okay, well, my prediction hasn't changed. I said it will come down to 58. The momentum, no change in momentum. Price action here just moved up based on price action manipulation. The momentum began to change, okay, for the flag. Hence, I put the shark and this little bait signal that I like to put. You know, they're trying to catch you. Put it there. Hit the 200-day, sold off, and I said, hey, it's going to come back down to 58. So where did it come to? It came to 61, and on this day, it came down to 60.6. So it's almost there. So it will continue. It will continue to flag downward. No change in the overall direction for Bitcoin. If you're long in Bitcoin, I feel sorry for you because prices continue to go down. Okay, based on momentum, not on price action. There's no change in the momentum. We're still playing out this selling here. Okay, so there you have it. Oh, I wrote 42 here because I think that's the next target after 58. So it'll get to 58, bounce around. It may come back up to the 200-day and then sell back down to 42. Over to American Express. All right, so this one is playing out based on what I've shown here. Okay, I didn't put this in the beginning of the video because if you've watched my prior American Express analysis, I said that I have a difficult time from a personal psychology standpoint going long on financial stocks just because of prior getting burned, okay, during my learning phase. But despite that, I informed all of you that the momentum change did come in place, okay? Bullish momentum right here. I put the whale here and said, hey, time to accumulate. They're accumulating. And I even drew the zigzag here of how the price action would behave, and it's doing it, okay? So for those who wanted to follow along with this analysis and perhaps made some money, great, okay? Because the next target is up here, the gap fill up here, okay? There is no change in momentum. It's still positive, so it's bullish, still upward. So have fun with that one. Next one is XOM Mobil. This one's playing out exactly as I said. All this baiting up here, RSI showing bearish momentum, a lot of sideways price action, which I talked about in my videos over the past many weeks. Nice resistance up here, and then finally more selling, okay? You can see I've drawn all of it. I'm not changing any of it. It's still there. We'll keep it there, okay? Real support will be down here at this purple. So just wait until the momentum changes before we consider to go long. Right now, it's not the time. Okay, so those are the tickers. Please let me know what you want me to review. That helps me find the trade and see how other parts of the market are behaving. And it helps you perhaps get some analysis and somebody else's opinion on a ticker that you like. So put your comment in. Let me know what you want me to review. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe, send my material to your friends and family, and enjoy the World Cup. And as always, good luck with your trades.